Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to make a couple more 3D transitions. I made a couple the other day and I kind of like them. So as you see them on the screen right now, that's what we're going to do. They're very similar, they just animate a little bit different if you notice. And there will be a free preset in the description below. I want to note one thing before we get started. I use a handicap controller because I'm paralyzed, and it's a sip and puff, and sometimes you can hear that throughout the tutorials. Nothing I can do about it. And with that said, we'll get started. Start out with a cross dissolve. Right click on it. Go to Convert to Fusion Cross Dissolve. And you'll see a little wand looking icon up here on the right. Select that, it'll take it to Fusion. We can delete the Cross Resolve node. We want to keep both media in 1, media in 2, and media out. On the last one, I use a SVG converted file to do it, just to throw that in there on the tutorial. Today we're going to just mask it here. It's one simple rectangle, and it's actually a lot quicker and easier. Grab a background node. I'll give it some color. Grab a rectangle off the toolbar. Pipe it in the background. And put that in viewer 1. Go over the inspector, take the width and the height all the way up to the right. Downsize a little bit so I can get to it. Then grab a polygon. If you hold shift down on the keyboard while you do this, they will stay straight even if you're offline. Make sure you close the loop. Click away right about here. Shift spacebar and S polygon. And then shift spacebar again. And extrude. Then we'll get a 3D merge off the toolbar and a render. Go ahead and pipe the render into the media out. Okay, now we have to take all the data from this node and put it in the S polygon node. So we'll select that. Highlight all the points. Right click on any one of the corners or points. Go down to the bottom. Go to copy. Select the S polygon node. Go to viewer 2, right click. All the way down to the bottom. And paste. Select the extrude node. Go in the inspector, you have all your 3D excursion stuff, as you would in 3D text. Take the excursion to 0.06. Take the excursion subdivisions all the way up to the right. And a smoothing angle all the way up to the right. That just gives it a flatter surface. Go to transform. Under translation, take the X value to minus 0.5. And the Y value to minus 0.3. As you see, we have a square instead of a rectangle. So we remedy that with the transform. Select the S polygon node. Shift spacebar and S transform. With the S transform selected, up here in the inspector, the Y size, 0.57. And now we have a rectangle. Select the merge, shift spacebar, and transform 3D. Shift spacebar, make sure that transform is selected, and we got transform 2. Select transform 1 in the inspector. Under translation, Z-axis, we'll adjust that to fill the whole screen. I have 1.26. Made up this value sheet here. Might want to take note of this now. Pause your screen and take note, and then you'll have it to refer back to it. Okay, we're going to set up the first transform. I'm going to right click on the X, go to modify width, and curve. Go to modifiers. Want to make sure the scale is on 180, and it is. Go back to tools, down to pivot, and we want the Z-axis to be at 0.028. Looks good so far. Now in the second transform, I want to animate or anim curve the rotation y-axis and modifier at 360. Right click the Y, modify width, anim curve, go to the modifier, change the scale from 180 to 360. Okay, we have our animation. Put media in 1 on top, media in 2 on the bottom. Grab an image plane. Pipe it into the merge. Pipe media in 1 into that image plane. Okay, you want to be on frame 0, so with the front of this. Select the image plane. Go to the inspector under transform, Z-axis, and we'll move that picture up to the front. If you hold down the control button, you have more control while you move this. You can move it in smaller increments. Little light switch up here. Sometimes help with the 3D. Now take your playhead all the way to the end. Now we're looking at the back of it. Click away right about here. Then the image plane. Pipe it in the merge. Pipe your media into the image plane. Go in the inspector, same thing, Z-axis. Our picture's upside down, so we'll go ahead and add a transform to this and fix that. Select your media in 2. Go to the toolbar and select the 2D transform. And go with the inspector and select flip vertical. Okay, now we'll add some chrome to the extrude. Go up here to Effects, Templates, Fusion, Shaders, grab a chrome node, and pipe it into the green input of the extrude. Select the bottom image plane. I can see the chrome showing through up top here. Now it is on the bottom a little bit. Go to edit page, see how it looks. Okay, that's one down. We'll save the macro here, and then we'll change a couple settings, and then we'll make another macro. We have to add a pipe router right here and here. So hold down the Alt key. Click on both of them. We have to include both of them on the macro. We have to leave out the media ins, both of them, and the media out. Highlight everything. Make sure you include the pipe routers. Right click on any one of the nodes. Go to macro. Create macro. Give it a name. I'm calling mine 3D round test because I have some in there already. Whenever you see one of these highlighted in red, just indicator that something's already selected in it. We need an input output, but we do not want to use the pipe router for the output. Go down the render node. Select scene input. Go up here to file. Save as group. Go to the top, go to Fusion. Down here to templates. Edit. Transitions. And then save. Go up here to edit page and we'll look for it. Make sure you're on transitions. And type in whatever you named it. That's the one we just did. I'll delete that one. And we'll go back down and modify it. Make it animate differently. Again, select the transition. Let's get our stuff up here in viewer 1. For the animation, and the first one, select transform 1, Under rotation, y-axis, right click on the Y, modify width, anim curves. Then we'll go to the modifier and change it to 360. Looks good. Now we'll save the macro for this one. Same thing. I'm going to call this one 3D twist test. Make sure you select that scene input and the render. And go create a file. Save as group. Go to Fusion again. Templates. Edit. Transitions. There it is. Now we have both on there. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.